Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big Mike TV. And today we're here at Movement Strength, one of the top training facilities in London. And we're gonna go inside to check out a class and take a tour of the gym and then have a chat with the owner, Brooke. Follow me, come on inside. How's it going? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for having us down here. I've been super excited to come and check out your place. I've been following you for a while, and I know there's a lot of high energy in here, and I know you're one of the top gyms in London.
Thank you.
So, I was hoping you could just show us around and tell us about some of the services and the programs that you offer here at Movement. They got a fantastic space here with the high ceilings.
Yeah, we have some really nice skylight and lighting in here. As for what we offer, our main thing is strength and conditioning. So we offer classes from 5:15 a.m. until 6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
We also have personal training, we do semi-private coaching, and then we also offer nutritional coaching as well.
Super. I think that's probably a missing component for a lot of people, especially, if they're just maybe belonging to a public gym, they don't get the quality of services that private facilities offer.
Yeah, and we want to be able to not just provide people with a good workout, but just education. We want to be more than the spot to just come train. We really want to have a big impact on everyone's lifestyle, and we all know that nutrition and habits. And
that's what got me into the industry. It is just the gratification that you get from knowing that you're helping people.
Absolutely.
Literally changing people's lives.
Yeah.
Right? So
we want to have an impact, so we take it seriously.
Here, show us a little bit more about the space. I know you got the racks here on the wall.
Yeah.
You got your bumpers.
Yes, we have all of our we have our bikes and our rowers here, benches here. We have some spinner bikes, and then we have turf, so for sled pushes, sled pulls, and then we also have a side gym down the back.
One of the biggest things that I've seen in the industry is when people want to get themselves back into shape, but they have some apprehensions and some fears, especially about maybe joining a private facility like this as opposed to a public gym. Can you give us an example, maybe why there's some misconceptions about something like this rather than...
I think for one, spaces like this can look a little intimidating.
For sure,
especially if you're new to the gym scene. You'll see we don't really have machines, so you're not coming and doing a seated shoulder press. We do all these things,
Gotcha.
but kind of looks like a big adult playground. So I think one, that can be a little intimidating. But really, we're really big on meeting people where they're at to start.
For sure.
We have all different fitness levels in here. We have athletes and beginners, students to 60-year-old. We're very big on education here. We like to be more than just a cheerleaders. We want people to feel empowered and educated in their movement. So this way, someone new comes in. Stepping into a class if you've never done one before, looking on a board, not knowing what the workout is or the exercises, it's scary.
Right.
So
Sure.
we want people to feel comfortable, so they get that one-on-one attention before they enter a class. And when they come in, they'll be like, I've been taught a squat before, or I've practiced a deadlift before. So that's been a really great, smooth entryway for people to come into our classes because they get the practice and attention to detail, and then we'll get that coaching in class as well.
Okay. I also want to ask you, how did you actually get into the whole fitness industry, and what really inspired you to have your own training facility?
Well, I played competitive hockey growing up, and I finished at the University of Guelph. And then after that, to be honest, I moved out west, and I felt lost in my fitness because I was
Okay.
very team oriented growing up, like team training, team sports.
Right.
And I got into competing in some fitness shows. I was at West, and then moved back home and got into the CrossFit field. And then my husband and I moved back out west because he's in the military, and I started my training business out there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and then how we kind of got back here, my husband released from the military, we got married, I was pregnant, and then Will and Isaac, the other two owners, had started talking about wanting to start something. We all trained together in the past, so we were all friends, and we all kind of had
and had the same vision.
exactly,
Like
the same vision and like community connection,
For sure.
Education, good workout, and then here we are.
Speaking of community, that's something I wanted to ask you, the importance of building a community. And I think it's something that, you know, since the pandemic and all the lockdowns, when everybody, you know, was isolated, I think now more than ever, the importance of community couldn't be any bigger. People want to be connected with other like-minded individuals. So can you expand a little bit on the importance of building a community?
Yeah, I think community is kind of, always has been our North Star here. We know the importance of it because we were all in a training community together.
Sure.
But like I'd also said, we want this to be more than a place for people to come and train. So we know all of our members by name when they walk in the door. We also do a lot of community events. We bring in seminars. We host specialty classes, you know, things outside the gym so that we can connect with people not just here during their workouts, but outside. So that is something we take very seriously, and that we love to build. And it's honestly one of the things that I think most people say they love most here is the community. Whether it's your first class or your 100th class, like everyone is so encouraging and welcoming, and we want to be that safe place for people. So
For sure. As soon as people walk in the door, they hear their name, they feel like they're welcomed and that they're taken care of.
Yeah.
You just don't get that at public gyms.
No, and we track accountability too. So if you sign up here, you're not just paying and not showing. We actually do attendance reports. So if you're not here for a couple of weeks, we'll reach out to you and be like, hey, what's going on? You know?
That's the number one thing that I hear from people, whether I still work with them like in person or online, it's accountability.
For sure.
There's a lot of people I work with that they know what they're doing. They've just let themselves go. They just need to answer to somebody, because how easy is it to let ourselves down? But to let someone else down when you know that they're there for you?
Yeah, accountability is always that key component that people need, because like you said, most people, we know what we need to do. We know we need to show up, but when we have that person, you know, checking in on us or knowing that we're expecting them there, it's just that much more to show up.
So listen, I got one more question for you.
Okay.
If you could give the best piece of advice to somebody out there who wants to get themselves in shape or even back in shape, but they have some apprehensions about that, what would that be to get them in the door into a wicked training facility like this?
Yeah, I would, this might sound silly, but like just start. I think a lot of people feel like,
So
you know,
simple.
I just need to start walking for 3 months, or I need to work out for a few months and then I'll come. You know, it's just like, just start, and don't let the thought of failure stop you from starting.
Awesome.
Right? Because some people are like, well, I want to do it, but what if I'm not good? What if I don't see results? And then they just never end up getting started. Once you're here, and I think finding a gym with a community is really important. Being able to like build friendships and, you know, have bonds. And when you're coming to the same classes, you don't have to, but you start to get to know people, right? And it's like a family outside of your home. So I would say, just make that first phone call. We always do like calls or meetings with people to start. So like just make that initial call, and then we'll kind of take care of it from there.
Fantastic. Brooke, well listen, thanks for your time. Thanks for showing us around.
Thanks for
You got an
coming.
amazing place here. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
Awesome.
I know we'll see you again. Hey, if you're a personal trainer or fitness coach and you want to learn how to make your first $100,000 online, I created something called Fit Pro School, where I help trainers learn how to build their own online community. So if you're tired of putting in endless hours on the floor, or writing programs all day, or maybe you're not getting enough clients and you're barely paying the bills, okay? Fit Pro School will help show you how to build your online school community in only 14 days and start making money right away. So just click the link below, Fit Pro School, and I'll see you on the inside.